One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Manziel. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Green 80. Check 43. Spot that.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Check. We're up for signals. Check 26. We're up for signals. Tempo.
Here's Wilson. Going to throw again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, helped force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Preload. Check left.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Buying time to his left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Niners will take over at the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no point.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Joe Mixon, an 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
following the touchdown. Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Here we go, set. 90, Wolf. 54, 61, matchbox, light.
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Nick Perry comes flying in for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll lead here to a third down.
54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, let go.
Now Manziel. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Wilson on third down. And the pressure gets to him again. DeForest Buckner in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Cameron Batson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. He uncorks it for Snead, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead.
Let's go. 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-punt drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Push him back. That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score Niners 17. Seahawks nothing.
Let's go. 60 or.
Man, I got you.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And an alley to run. And he's into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Joe Mixon with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. Stretch their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the 1st half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again,
Again.
and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Typically down in the 1st half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. 1st half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
Fine, Niner.
Mike Spot.
Hey, guys, listen. Get the ball, D. Get the ball right here.
They go read option with Wilson. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Throwing on third and long. Wilson able to get this to Gordon. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is taken at the 18. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Check 53,
No gain on this defense. No.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice play, baby. Nice play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
It's a party now.
2nd and 10. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go, D. Mark 30 yards. Mark 30 yards. Mark 30 yards. It's going to be a long fight.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll get this complete to Batson. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards there and a Niner first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jaron Reed able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Y'all playing the wrong.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
6-6.
They'll drop to throw. And he will find his receiver, Pettis, for a 49ers touchdown. Dante Pettis hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to put. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. reminder, coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Let's make these babies cry.
To throw is Wilson. To throw again. He lets it fly for Lockett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Bandit, check.
You draw quarters.
Check.
Right there.
13 yards there and a Niner first.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Smooth. Get it.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Anderson came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, Charlie.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Look. Squeeze. Pilot, 64. Weak.
Mike's 54.
Now back to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down. and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
Safety screen.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hatch it.
Now Gordon on first down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 20.
Throwing on second down. Wilson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. DeForest Buckner. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here.
Alert. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Watch the run. Still going. 4 down. Be alert.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. It's complete to Snead. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Willie Snead. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. From the shotgun, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Foxtrot. Ready.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
36. Shift.
X3, 218, chopper.
Check 13. Tighten up.
Ready. 5.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Shift.
Topper! Shoot!
They'll set up a throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Check 50.
He can run for it, and he will. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on first.
Second and 4 at the 9-yard line.
On second down, Mixon. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Kill. Check three.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. Badgley on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
That's what I do.
Check 52.
They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Tight ends on the Ringo. 4 down.
12.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Alert. Hard shot. Hey, 0. Midnight.
They run for it with Carson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Now Wilson on first down. At first glance, I wasn't sure he got it. Then I saw that spot. Definitely a first down.
It was, but boy, on the other side, you dispute it a little bit, wouldn't you? Okay, if you're playing defense, are you sure he got there? But that's why they tell you all the time, don't just get what you need, get a little bit more, and take the decision out of the hands of the officials.
Oh, there he needed a yard. He got a yard and maybe an inch. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
From the gun, Wilson. This to Jarwin. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Carson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. A gain there of 21 yards. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
At the 32-yard line.
Left pass. Bang, 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 bang.
Wilson now. From the gun, he'll throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Check. Watch 54. In the face. Mike's 54. And let's get it.
On first down, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Run left. Let's go double count right here, double count.
Mike's 5-4. Blue Dan.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Snead's got it. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They go read option with Wilson. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
A 3-yard loss.
Yeah, baby.
It's 4th down.
54. Mike's 54. Watch the run. Switch. Slam.
Hey, alert.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Go. Get it.
Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. That one looks like he'll throw here. They will find Davis. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Mixon with a first down carry. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh.
Get in the weight room.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 38, Mike 38.
He's time to
Ready?
Manziel. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 38, Mike 38.
Yes.
Mike 38.
Five.
Now Manziel. Dancing to his left. He finds his running back, Mixon. Oh, the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Yo, go.
Reset.
Go.
53's the mic. 50.
Now.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So the victory here for San Francisco, and I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're handing
out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural,
but I like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.